Hello everybody all over the world. Hello, welcome to HiGPS number 143. 143 of these we've done, yes. And today's episode is going to be about the sickest strats out of 2-Fort. Because that's the thing. So we're going to be doing that. If you're unfamiliar with how this show works, if you're new or something like that, I take user-submitted replays as well as replays by myself, and we showcase various things. So for the last couple of times, it's kind of been fun-themed topics, but that is something we will quickly move away from, because who likes fun, right? Fun isn't fun. It is what it is. Potato, potato. So, what we're going to be doing the next few weeks, coming up, there's been a major TF2 update. A lot of items have been balanced, and maybe unbalanced according to some people. So we'll be looking at those. Please join the Steam group, which is also a stream group called HiGPS. Links and stuff are below for all kinds of announcements and stuff like that. And if you have suggestions on things to do on the show, like if you want me to do more competitive stuff, let me know and we will try and do that. And by we, I mean I. And that's it. So the topic for today was the sickest strats out of 2-Fort, and it's going to be a pretty short episode because 2-Fort sucks as a map, but it's fun. So first, we're going to warm up with me here using the black box and black box and the half Saitochi and the gunboat is what I'll be using. And the half Saitochi is the ninja sword for the soldier, who gives you health back when you kill somebody with it. However, if you wield it and you don't kill anybody, you can't really switch weapons. So I'm going for like what I like to call the almost 100% heal build for a soldier. I only need the conquistador thing, but here you go, low on health. Killing the sniper, that's some sick strat right there. Oh no, a sentry, how will I ever? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a soldier, I can just at any point in time just kill the shit out of that thing. So, just falling back here on 2-Fort, you know, everybody's played this map. And one thing I'd like to note is in 2010, when I think 2009, 2010 is really when I started playing Team Fortress 2, I was being super try-hard on 2-Fort, because I was like, man, there's like, they keep getting our intel. I will play engineer, and I will put the sentry here, and I'll put the dispenser here. That way they have to destroy the dispenser in order to get into this door, and this sentry will actually shoot everything. Because 2-Fort is designed so everything goes through this choke. And if you watch my What Makes a Good Map episode, 2-Fort pretty much does everything wrong. It's an outdated map. Like, the whole notion of just, you know, getting through past the enemy spawn to the objective isn't really good design in the way TF2 works. So now we're going to use the very nice distraction of just kill the enemy at their spawn. Because it's fucking 2-Fort, nobody's gonna have any strategies of any kind at any point. You might as well be playing with bots. These bots have more consistent aim, and it's like, oh, that soldier has a rocket launcher that heals him. Better run up into his face with this pistol and die. And after a while, I'll be standing here and like, yeah, shoot, just kill all. Fuck, I'm gonna get the intel. I don't even care. You can respawn there as much as you like. So yeah, this is gonna move. Oh, is this? I heard heavy. Guess not. It's my imagination. And no, nothing here. Grabbing the intel. Oh, now they know. How will I ever? Dumbass. Come here. Stopping the enemy in their tracks. Some sick strats right here. There you go. Just gonna go up. What's around this corner, you might ask? A bunch of people with the shortest memory of all time. I go out and can he see me? Well, he should see me. The sentry sees me. He sees me. He does not see me. He sees me. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys plus sentry. All right, and it's just me with the intel. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So shoot at the sentry. Kill that. And then kill the engineer, get full health, have the spy just go down to the intel, I guess. And no one else is here. I guess some of the players are like, If you could throw a blindfold at them, and they suddenly don't see anything, they're like, well, guess he's not here. And then they just stop. Because they can't see anything. Out of mind, out of sight. Out of the other way around, yes. And here is a bit of a mistake in my 6 strat, which is a 6 strat for the enemy. This spy is actually going to go cap. And for anybody who's into game design, if you cap the intel, you should get crits on your team. Because that's fair. So he's going to go there, right? I'm here and I'm like, oh, I have a sniper after me. Well, he's using the Darwin Danger Shield. I know for a fact that he will be vulnerable to rockets because of this thing. And I'll just kill this guy, heal up. That will be my plan. That's going to be my plan. Oh, they got crits. And there's a little thing starting going through my head. It's like, oh my god, I gotta get me. But hey, my scout picks it up. So that was 6 strat. If you cap the intel, you get crits. Good. 2 fort strats. So we're going to be looking at some more engineer stuff. In fact, I think it's only going to be engineer stuff because engineer is good on this map. So here we have Freeze for Fun. He's been submitting before. And he's going to be doing what we call 2-forting, which is just running around doing nothing. So he is running around. Let's see if we can get a visual on his hats. There we go, actually no hat for him. He has the Pip-Boy and some Saxy Award thing. So this is pretty common on 2-fort, just engineers running around doing nothing. So it's not going to be... he's going to go on the battlements and see that there is no one there. So he is then safely going to eventually make up... No, he is... well... he is building a sentry. Ah, yes, sentry! It took a while, but eventually we got there. We got the sentry, so... now we're going to be on the battlement once again, and... okay, we're going on over the bridge. We're eventually, steadily, after time passes, we will make it across this bridge. We will cross the bridge when we get there and kill the scout. Excellent. So we're moving up. Okay, nobody really spotted us except that scout, which of course it's 2-fort, so he will never ever tell his team about anything ever. And we're gonna move out. 6 strats coming out here. And he's going to be jumping out here. He has not been spotted yet because the enemy team... fuck, I don't know where they are. They are somewhere. And then he's going to be hiding in the corner. Oh, the rocket passes by him. Doesn't get hit. He is still moving about there. And... ah! Teleporter! Quickly! Kill yourself. There's actually a part 2 to this one. Mind games. He can't kill you if you're already dead, huh? Fucking nailed the mind games. That's the new meta. Kill yourself before they kill you. Don't want to get them any points. So here we have Freeze for Fun. Going to be showcasing him off. If you looked at the time, this replay is pretty long, but we don't have that many, so we're gonna power through. Power through it real time. So here we have Freeze for Fun. Doesn't know that's a spy. That spy is headed probably towards the intel. But oh, here we go. If you remember correctly, we have something of interest through all of here. Ah, yes. This is of interest. This little... can easily be mistaken, you know, for being a part of this water dispenser, because that thing's blue, that thing's blue. If the new comes by, it's like, it's probably how they have water dispensers in Team Fortress 2, I guess. Ah, another engineer showed up, which is going to watch my sentry. Literally, he's going to watch it. And build a teleporter. Oh, yes! The infamous pre-Eureka effect build where you kill yourself to get back to base instead of just using the Eureka effect. But oh, yes, the spy! Your plans have been thwarted. My 6 strats of having a sentry in this right outside the spawn to put it in the teleporter really paid off. Because power imply kill the power as well. Okay, taking the teleporter. Swoosh. Alright, we're in the enemy base. putting out the massive sick strats that you never seen before on 2-Fort, unless you've played 2-Fort at any point in time. The enemy sentry in the enemy intel, well, friendly sentry in our case. He's going to be moving up to and build some stuff here. He has a working teleporter that he could easily move. He could easily move it, but he's now in here, and he really wants to hold this. There might be somebody close by, actually. Let's see. There is no red players in the vicinity at all. So they're currently alone in the enemy intel, because where the fuck is the red team? Well, you got one guy here, and another guy's... We got some... Alright, they're not where they need to be, right? They're not where Freeze for Fun is. Freeze for Fun is just nailing this right now. So this is the classic teleporter in the enemy intel strategy. Very sick. And also, you might have noticed that he did something and he destroyed his teleporter. So nobody would notice. Because, you know, if you destroy your teleporter, you leave evidence. But if you pick it up, you don't. So he wants to leave evidence to make sure that they knew he was there. And then he moves his dispenser. Alright. Moving that dispenser. Having a laugh. The teleporter will be going up. Both engineers having a good laugh here. But, oh, what's this? Somebody's returning with the intel hold in a very interesting fashion and gets absolutely destroyed by sentries. And engineers having a laugh. Oh, what's this? This is the infamous teleporter hold without an active entrance, because I think it blew up. Look at this. This is what happens when you refresh HUD. Yeah, there's no teleporter. They have no teleporter entrance, so they're just going to be hanging out here for a long time. So let's see. Hitting that sentry, building that. There is absolutely nothing happening because the red team is unaware of how this game mode works. And finally they do cap it, so having a bit of a laugh. This is pretty common. This works pretty well if the enemy team doesn't know anything. And I like how the scout's holding the intel. He's like, yeah, you know what? Might as well put my gun through it. And then he's going to eventually be running away. And this is looking pretty strong as the scout never leaves. And you know you've designed a good game mode when teammates can sabotage your game. Because if this scout stays here and nobody kills the sentries, this game won't end. So he's actually punching people with the intel now, as you can see. Bat plus briefcase, and he drops it to the scout, and the scout runs away. And then he... well, he's going somewhere. So we got the... well, let's just back up a bit, alright? Let's back up. I think we missed something quite important. Let's back up further. Because we have now a working base in their base, right? So now, Freeze for Fun actually is going to leave his sentry gun eventually, because, you know, he's like, well, mission accomplished! I put up a sentry thing in my enemy base, so instead of doing what I did last time, which was to kill myself to get back to spawn faster, I will run! You know, because consistency. So he's going... oh, it's a demo man! Quickly, escape the demo man! Mission accomplished there too. Alright, so you're gonna run down in the sewer. Because thought process happens. And we're running. And we're now back in our base. Some shit's happening. Oh, it's a spy! Oh, he stabbed our buddy! Quickly, get a random crit and kill him without even realizing he was there. He just happened to stand in front of you when you were whacking your sentry. Well, I got the spy and... oh shit! Demo Man killed all the stuff that we left in the enemy base! thoughts, you know, strategies. Sick strategies. So we're going to look at one of the only, well, the only heavy submission. I think it's a first-time submitter as well. This is going to be Lego Farmer 1000. He's going to be running Heavy Man. He's a floating stake and brass knuckles. And he is going to be pulling out what we call some heavy ownage ponage strat. So there we go. Here's he. He has a little bird. He's a bear. Russian bear. He's going to punch stuff. And we are going to speed things up. Yes, here we go. He also has like the skull on his back, which is pretty badass. Just going to run. Oh, it's a demo man. Haha. Going to be killing you and grabbing health kit. Yes. Excellent. Grabbing more health kits. Yes. Running forward with our diamond minigun, because diamonds, he appreciates diamonds' industrial value. So here we go, and grabbing that. Gonna be moving up. Has the knuckles, which he will never use a single time in this replay, I think. Oh, he's a friendly heavy. Ah, yes, brother heavy. They're gonna be dueling it up here. Quickly, get to the intel. All right. We got our Beethoven heavy, and we got our bear heavy. Quite differently sophisticated heavies. There's actually oh, what's this? Oh, we've seen this strategy before. Enemy friendly sentry in enemy intel. That is very good. Let's go. Move. Slow it down just a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna move up. So first we're gonna have the first guy. He is going to be scouting to see that there's nothing there. So this is the heavy capture round, where they capture and oh, they're taking damage. Quickly, throw sandwiches at each other. Mission accomplished. Let's move. Up. Oh no, taking more damage. He's in the red health. Gotta run away. Run away! Quickly! Said the slow heavy. As they run past here with the intel. Yes, some 6 strats coming out here. You notice that there is, you know, 12 players on the enemy team, and on the battlements we have this guy. Great. So it's gonna be running back. Got the intel. Mission accomplished. Enemy scout. We will be approaching, throwing sandwiches to each other, trading sandwiches. Great strategy. And just killing more shit. Great. So we're gonna move. Okay, take a little break. Make sure. That pause right there is the pause when you save a replay. So this guy. So well, think about it. Think about it for a little bit. All right, okay, I got a strategy. All right, grab health with skull on my back, being a total badass. Having a little bird on his shoulder. This is the one that gives him ideas. It's gonna be punching flies, you know, because he's good. Battlements, you know, there's still 12 players, but there's no one on the battlements. And I'm just gonna be chewing through all this stuff. Nothing the enemies can really do about it, because they're not anywhere where they need to be at any point in time. And the scout has the intel, but oh no, the scout dropped the intel for us. How convenient. Let's go pick it up. Oh, it's a friendly heavy friend again. Oh no, he died. He grabbed it. 6 strats. Courtesy of the heavy. That's the heavy cap. Not usually his job, but you know. So we're going to be moving on here with some more problem. This is actually Berger is a very talented engineer. He's been playing on competitive for a while and stuff like that. So he's going to be building a sentry. Ah, yes. As an engineer here in 240. Oh, he's been using the Rescue Ranger. And he is actually using some legit strats, alright? This is like, if you're going to troll on 2-Fort, this is the way to do it. So he's using the Rescue Ranger to repair that. That is healing and giving ammo to his snipers. He has another engineer friend helping him. That is just a random that happened to be on the server. 2 engineers working together makes the building go twice as fast. And he is now going to do something that we don't see every day, and that is to repair this some more. It still hasn't died yet. And the sniper is just spy checking him by shooting him in the face. He's going to be picking that up. He will take mini crits though. You gotta be careful. Alright, so what kind of sorcery could this be? Alright, so building a sentry. And oh, what's this? This is some 6 strats, ladies and gentlemen. We got the sentry on the roof, picking up the dispenser. Oh yeah. Bring the pain. How will the enemy team ever deal with such ponage? We're doing it like Top Gun. Alright. So we got a sentry on the roof. We're having a laugh, and this other engineer's gonna be like, well, okay. We get shot if we peek out there, so let's peek out. Alright, listen, okay? Dude, if you go out in the corner and there's a sentry there, and you just go, well, I don't see it anymore, I guess it's gone. No, it's still there. Stupid. Alright, so the engineer's there as well, and the soldier's like, okay, there's a sentry there. I can actually shoot it without it hitting me. Great. Alright, I'm doing something right. Careful, I will run into... Alright, first this guy, and now this guy. I can understand why this thing is bronze. Because you were able to hit the sentry without hitting you, and then you were like... I'm going to run out there and kill it. Alright, so that's 2 down. Okay, so I have a soldier here doing some harassment. This other guy, he doesn't know because his team doesn't communicate shit. And his engineer builds a dispenser in the corner, and he's like, oh yeah, oh, I got hit. Oh, better move. On the 3rd rocket, on the 3rd laser rocket, you decide to move. But at least they got the dispenser up. So yeah, this is pretty hard to deal with. You know, if there only was a way you could, you know, hit this from below, if only there were a lower entrance that allowed you certain classes to shoot up. You know, you could. So we have a spy here. He's going to be like, well, you can't see me, so, well, this spy's actually pretty smart. He's like, well, I can't do anything. Might as well relocate and try to do something. And now we have a teleporter on the roof. That's going to go online pretty soon. There we go. Now we're going to have reinforcements on this bridge roof as well. And, oh yes, we have a spy here. Gonna be stabbing and sapping that mini sentry. Stuff is happening, alright. Still pretty hard to hit the engineer when he's behind the sentry, and we have a pyro just doing some harassment here. Shooting flares at it, not being like, I should go demo man, would be my first response. But it's like, no, flare. He's the flare man. We got the other engineer here just building a sentry. Yeah, he's just gonna upgrade it, that's why I put it there. Alright, so, awesome secret strat, building on a roof, secure. Oh, and then he picks it up, and then he dies. But that's okay, we have the teleporter, we have a second sentry. Excellent. Great, we have that. We have a backup plan. Guess this is actually a 2-parter. So I guess he wanted to give them the assumption that his build had a weakness, so he just make it on mistake, and they're like, next time that happens, we'll just wait for the engineer to pick up the building, and then we will kill him! Because we are the 2-4 players play this map constantly. Alright, so teleporting shit's down, we still have a sentry, he's going to be repairing that from long range. That he can do, and there's also a dispenser here. So this is Burgers, by the way, Mighty Burger, being a mighty fine engineer. But this build isn't over, far from it. I'm just going to be working on this sentry in very fast motion. Yes, getting it to level 3, and we're going to be seeing another wrangle jump. These are pretty hard to make. You have to right-click and jump and switch weapons and right-click again. It's pretty hard to do. So we're going to be seeing it in slow motion. Boosh, picking up the sentry before it even hits the ground, the rocket, that is. And now we have a sentry up here, and he's going to be putting it right behind the other. You know, a sentry covering a sentry is usually a good strat if you want a turtle more than a turtle colony, which is pretty good. And building a teleporter. Don't think he has enough metal to pick up this dispenser though, but that's alright. He has a teleporter, everything's fine and dandy. So, the other engineer comes here. If he builds a dispenser, they'll be in good shape. Which he doesn't do, he just runs away. And he has to repair with only this weapon here for a while, because he's kind of low on metal. Which is actually a legit strat. But the other engineer ran back, grabbed the dispenser, which allows them to be in the spot longer. Scout has the intel, things are looking good. Just killing everything, and this seems seemingly unstoppable. I mean, how do you even stop this? I think this guy knows. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Didn't really hit anything, but if you first you don't succeed, try again with the Eyelander. Okay, he'll be back. You'll bet your ass he'll be back. So this ownage rig. Okay, so he's just gonna shoot. Oh! Nailed it. He nailed it. So that's the counter to that. Just at any point in time, if an engineer's giving you a hard time, just kill all his shit. But it was pretty good for a while it lasted. But, like, when the enemy team thinks, like, those kind of strategies don't work anymore, because they go like, oh yeah, I can totally just stop this with a demo man. Yes, so we will be moving on to another engineer, and then we'll finish it off with this is actually me back with more Sickest Strats. Have you ever heard the tale of the engineer who built underwater because he thought that was a great idea on 2 Fort? So there we go. So we're gonna build a sentry here because why not? We're going to be running up, having our little, what is it, Lux, is that his name? Tux is his name. Lux is short for the city, Luxembourg, yes. Playing engineer, and whoa, we're going to be grabbing a dispenser, yes, that we had placed there so nicely. And we saw some rockets, going to be avoiding that, because rockets usually means pain, and pain is never good for you. So we're going to bring out the sickest strats of all time, the submarine engineer. Excellent. There's also a sentry here from before, and I thought, you know, I might as well get, you know, a sentry. Help the sentry with, you know, another dispenser. That is always nice to do. So we're going to help upgrade this one. And as long as the enemy takes the route through the sewer, we'll be in really good shape. If they just walk over the bridge, we're absolutely fucked. But that doesn't matter because everybody runs down in the water. That's like the whole idea of this map, right? So, soldier shooting lasers. A submarine. I think the sentry should make different sounds underwater. You can have like a submarine. So this is a pretty good strat. It will shoot jumpers on this side, and it covers the other sentry. So, but then again, our team consists of 3 engineers, 2 spies, and soldiers. And if we take a quick look at the enemy's base, you know, they have, well, they don't really, well, they have a sentry and the location that covers everything. It's pretty standard, you know, 2 Fort try-hard strat. That actually works really well. So 2 Fort is a map. I think there's a lot of first maps. I played this a lot on Team Fortress Classic, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is meta. Putting a teleporter in the corner, that way when they run back, they might stand on the ledge, which allows my sentry to shoot them. I should write, like, analysis of poems. It'd be like, one guy comes out with a poem. The poem is like, the sun is dark, and the moon is bright. Good night. And it's like, that is because his sleep schedule is really bad, so it's opposite. And that really coincides with his feelings towards dying towards Demo Man. You know, which is not really good. So there's a Demo Man here, and he is running the pipes, and if I recall correctly, he actually hits the pipes, and that's pretty scary. A Demo Man who can land his pipes, huh? Sounds like a plumber, if you ask me, huh? So I think, yeah, the other sentry was lost. do something. And we have the other sentry. We have a very brave demo man coming in here. He's going to be swaving that. Apparently, the shovel is mightier than the sword. You saw it here first, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to kill another engineer. And oh my god! Demo knights are good. Really good. And it just hit me that I have no lighting on, so I look really awesome. So we're going to finish it off with some more soldier action. We're going to be showing you some epic teamwork and counter strats on this very, very sick strat episode, yes. So here we are. Ghost, per usual, so we always have to do this because that's how Val programmed replays to work, I guess. I mean, they could just program it doing this whenever we loaded it, but I guess that would be too much stress. This is like hipster loadout. We're going to be moving forward. Oh, yes. Like soldier. Look at this crouch jump! Makes it look good, right? Jitter up and out. I love it. It's not. I hate it. I wish it would die. So this is another sick strat you can do. You can just camp here. And watch. Nothing happen. Have you ever done this? You've been like, yeah, I'm gonna camp here. And then the other team's like, well we have plans. Like, we do other things. Is what we do. Oh, it's a dumb man! Kill him! Kill him! Quickly! Nice headshot there. Kill stealer. Fucking sniper. Stealing my kills. Jacking my kills. It's not very nice. Alright, so we're just hanging out. It's a heavy! Yeah, I got the heavy! Okay, we got a couple of heals from there. 15. I think we got about 50 health now. Something like that. Look around the corner. There's a scout! Get this! Well, you know, like Two Fort mentality goes, I don't even know where he went. Maybe in here? Where did that scout go? Oh, okay. I would assume he would chase me down, but, you know, he didn't. So keep that in mind if you ever play on Two Fort. Players generally tend to have a memory of a goldfish. So if you just move out of sight, they'll be like, well, there's nothing here. But, oh, a friendly heavy! A friendly heavy. That's the plain words. So he said sentry ahead. I know the sentry. Oh, sentry! Oh, what is this? This is a sick twist. We have enemy sentries inside enemy intel. I wonder how we will ever beat this. You know, how will we ever beat this? So we just shoot rockets until it dies, and then we shoot rockets until it dies. And then we grab the intel. And then we're like, yeah, it's time to save the replay and get mauled. And that's the end of the episode. So, for next topic, we will actually be starting to go towards like more educational and more like serious stuff. We've been doing some joking topics for I think a few weeks now. So we will actually be going over to doing all the items that got fixed in the update. We will cover those again and update those. YouTube videos will have like annotations saying like this is out of date and stuff like that. So you could pretty much start collecting replays for whatever weapon got changed and stuff like that. But the first thing I will be doing next week, we'll be looking to one where I got a lot of messages when the update hit, and that was the Darwin Danger Shield. Primarily, or my primarily is a word. All of my sniper friends, or sniper colleagues rather, who constantly scope first, shoot, crouch, jump, jitter, and don't really hit all that often, was complaining they can't do that as efficiently against Darwin Danger Shield anymore, and they called it like the new meta and it's broken and stuff like that. So we will actually take a look at the Darwin Danger Shield, which is pretty much, if you look at any sniper discussion on the Team Fortress 2 forums, it's just like, that thing's fucking broken! I think it's good against snipers. You have more health. You don't have a secondary weapon. So we're going to take a look at that. I've been playing with it. I've also played against snipers who use it, and I don't really notice that much difference. They take a few more hits to go down. So, my opinion of the Darwin Danger Shield, you will know on the next episode of HiGPS that we will do. We might do one tomorrow if I can find something interesting competitive-wise. Yes. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week or show, or something like that. And and good night. All right.